Alright, chat. So basically what we're gonna be doing today is a private match, for real. There is rebirth, I think, in the game now. But there's fortune keeps and all that. And thing. If y'all wanna join, here's my name. Where is it? That's my name. Add me right there. Bag_killer2. And then you gotta add a bunch of numbers. But I wanna do here's private match. You have everything unlocked, so you can see I have everything unlocked. See, I have everything. Like, you'll have everything unlocked. Which I'm probably gonna use a sniper. And this. But
the same. But I mean, obviously, if you guys want to change it up and put whatever scope you want on, you're more than welcome to do so. I personally prefer the actual sniper scope because it just makes me feel like I'm actually quick scoping. You guys want to turn a video on our channel to
my bad, chat. I'm trying to figure out a way to get loadouts.
So guys, as always, I'm going to show you exactly what attachments I'm rocking on this class so you guys do know what we're using. I'm going to explain why we put them on there and where they do increase to certain stats. And I'm also going to show you a bunch of clips at the end that I have picked up over the last couple of days so you guys can see what the gameplay is like with this gun. So the first attachment, guys, is going to be the ZLR ASP on the barrel, and that will increase the ADS speed and the movement speed. It does slightly take away from the bullet's velocity, the recoil control, and the aim stability, but none of this is really key because you're quick quick scoping. You know, you're not going to be looking at recoil control too much, so that's not really a big deal. But obviously the ADS speed and the movement speed is one of the main attachments you're going to want on a quick scoping class. It allows you to get around the map nice and quickly, so you can start rushing people and get some nice quick scoping clips. And it also, obviously, the ADS speed allows you to get quick scopes off. Because without ADS speed, you're not quick scoping. This is how it's going to work. So for the barrel, we do run these walking steadiness. So if you are moving about and you're not quite quick scoping, you're like half scoping, you know what I mean, then you're going to be able to hit them shots as well. So that's a really big win. And obviously the ADS speed being added on the tack later is just a big win. It just makes the game a lot more mobile as well. And of course, with a quick scoping class, all you need is ADS speed, movement speed, and a little bit of damage as well, so you are picking up one-shot kills, which is exactly what this class will do. There are some situations where you might find that it is two-shot, you might get a hit marker and have to finish someone off, but this happened very, very small amount of times for me. I was hitting body shots and above, and I wasn't getting two-shot kills. So if you guys do watch the gameplay, you'll see how many one-shot kills I do get. Of course, with the optic, as it's a marksman rifle, it doesn't come with a scope. We're going for the Solo Zero SPR 28mm, and the reason for this is it's a sniper scope, and I personally don't like quick scoping without a sniper scope. It just feels wrong, it just feels really weird. Like, I couldn't put on a GI mini reflex and think I'm quick scoping, do you know what I mean? It's not quite the same, but I mean, obviously if you guys want to change it up and put whatever scope you want on, you're more than welcome to do so. I personally prefer the actual sniper scope because it just makes you feel like I'm actually quick scoping. And if you played like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and used quick scoping and trick shotting back then, you'll know you do not get away with putting like a holographic sight on a sniper. Okay, SP Light 208 Blitz. And the reason for this is it's got aim walking movement speed, ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed. Sprint to fire speed's a big one, and the reason for that is because obviously if you're running into enemy spawns, you're running into locations where you know there's a lot of people, it allows you to stop an ADS and shoot quicker than if you didn't have that on, because you'd be running. By the time you can even get your ADS off, you're probably going to end up being shot at by someone else anyway. So the sprint to fire speed and the ADS speed being added on with this attachment is just a big win. And finally guys, I go for the Sloan KR 600 Feather, which will increase the rechamber speed. And one thing I did notice with this SPR, the rechamber speed is actually quite slow, so this Feather one really does make a big difference. I found myself in many situations where I didn't have this on, and I just found myself going to shoot at someone because a normal bolt action stuff would have been reloaded by then, and it just wasn't, and I couldn't get a shot off because it was still bolting. I'd been killed and I put myself in a bad position. But once I put the Feather bolt assembly on, it just made all things go away like that. It bolts really, really quickly. You're going to get in and out of enemy spawns. You're better make a movement right, get them shots off straight away. And it's just a big win for this class, I think, in general.
Native has fantastical scents like coconut vanilla, sea salt and cedar, eucalyptus and mint.
In today's video, I got you guys a 32 kill gameplay with the best NZ41 class. And if you do me a favor, go look at the horizontal and vertical recoil control and effective damage range. And then for the optic or the PU scope, man, it does give you more recoil control compared to the G16, and the zoom is very nice, man. You'll see it in the gameplay, man. The 6x zoom one.
Alright, so what he does,
The horizontal and vertical recoil control and effective damage range. And then for the optic or the PU scope, man, it does give you more recoil control compared to the G16, and the zoom is very nice, man. You'll see it in the gameplay, man. The 6x zoom was helping me out at those longer range gunfights. Underbarrel and when on hand stop, easily the best underbarrel, man, to get vertical and horizontal recoil control. But it's actually the only grip that gives you both vertical and horizontal recoil control, so definitely do go to hand stop. And then for the stock, man, the Orb Weaver E-Pack gives you recoil control, recoil recovery, accuracy, and flinch. This is easily the best stock. The magazine going 6.5mm secure 50 round to get recoil control, accuracy, fire rate, and movement speed in the magazine, ammo capacity. Easily the best magazine on the NZ. This is easily the best stock. The magazine going 6.5mm secure 50 round to get recoil control, accuracy, fire rate, and movement speed in the magazine, ammo capacity. Easily the best magazine on the NZ41. Definitely throw it on. For the ammunition, we are using a long range weapon, so we want as much bullet velocity as possible on the gun, man. Bullet velocity is how fast your bullet actually travels in the air, man, so really, really important. Definitely go with LinkedIn. Rear grip, go with the hatch grip. It actually gives you the most amount of recoil control on the NZ41 in particular, man. They did buff outfit in the most recent patch, but you get vertical and horizontal recoil control, so it is very, very good. Definitely throwing a hatch grip. And then perk 1, throwing brace for that initial final recoil. Perk 2, they actually did update on hand, man. I didn't realize on hand actually does give you 80 speed, man, so it definitely is the best perk 2 now. And then here's the full NZ41 class setup in case if you guys did want to take a screenshot. And then here's a low-level version of the build in case if you guys don't have the NZ41 all the way leveled up. But hey, man, that is the best NZ41 class setup in Warzone Season 4. Easily the best, far and away best AR in the entire game right now. It is very, very overpowered. Hope you guys do enjoy today's gameplay. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace. Oh, there goes here.
Redeployed as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring them back to the action front. Hunt the enemies before they
Not one guy went here. Hey, like it's the middle of the map. Do you think somebody wins back there? Family full of revs. We'll see what happens.
keep your senses sharp. The enemy team is tracking your location.
Whatever, I guess we're changing plans.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Sorry, my game froze for a minute.
Taking shots.
Red crate, I've gotten over $200 out of, like, the actual first one. Like, no joke, that is the first red crate I've gotten over $200 out of it.
In the comfort zone, it's like being cuddled by 1,000 kittens, or one kitten, 1,000 times normal size. And work emails aren't allowed in here. Canada Dry. Step into your comfort zone.
Hello everyone, I'm Justin Swan, the director of Rainbow Six Mobile. Rainbow Six Mobile is a free-to-play game designed from the ground up for mobile devices. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more exciting news in the future, and I'll talk to you later.
In today's Warzone video, I show you guys the most meta loadout you can possibly use. I went off in some solo queue quads, and I absolutely destroyed everything in here. Of course, it's going to be that beautiful recoil booster. Next up in the barrels, otherwise, so I like this. Magazine section, we're going to go for the 7.62 Gorenko 54. I much prefer things. I have hollow metal attachment as my build here. First, MX silencer, we run this on all of our ARs. Barrel section, we're going to go for the Orb Weaver 360mm BC barrel. They did happen to nerf the burst barrel, not the BC barrel. This is still the best one out there. I consulted with JGOD on this, and this is definitely the way to go. Under barrel section, we're going to go for the M1941 hand stop. We run this on all of our Vanguard ARs. Magazine, we're going to go for the 6.5mm Sakura 50 round mag. This is a really, really good magazine right here. Ammunition, we're going to go for lengthened for the increase in bullet velocity. And then the rear grip section, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the hatched, which is increase in that vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and of course flinch resistance. This one right here is an incredible addition here after the update, and I really, really like the hatched grip on this gun. optics section, we're going to go for the SVT scope here. I really like this, especially if I'm playing Fortune's Keep where I need a little bit more magnification than the G16 2.5, which is pretty much what I go for on Rebirth Island. But in the stock section, we're going to go for the Orb Weaver E back here. This is going to really help us just be an absolute laser beam. And then in perk 1, we're going to go for Brace, Initial Firing Recoil. And then in perk 2, of course, fully loaded for maximum starting ammo capacity. This is my full build here for this thing. These are the guns I was running, the H-Core Blix and the NZ41. Incredible meta loadout. Hope you all enjoyed today's gameplay. Oh my god, there's no way I just ended you. Oh. Gosh. Ammo? No, I'm gonna put these little nebula Johns in here. They're stacking. Alright, we just took out that. At least 3. He's getting shot from the left. I'm being shot from, I don't know, Timbuktu. So I think I just saw somebody on top of. This is the last guy, I think, right here. Almost last guy.
Warzone.
There we go!